Hello everyone. Welcome to Flutter Festival IIIT Vadodara Session 1, Introduction to Flutter and Dart. I am Kapil and I am the Flutter Festival Facilitator. Today we have another speaker, Ashish Kumar Singh. He is a Flutter mentor at GDSC IIIT Vadodara. Uh, can anyone confirm, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, you are
Audible.
audible.
Okay. So this will be our today's agenda. We will first go through an overview about Flutter Festival. Then we will talk about what is Flutter, what is Dart, and after that we will install Flutter in our system. Then we will make our first app and we will run it on mobile, web, and desktop. So this will be very interesting. And at the end of the event, you can ask your questions. So let's move on to next slide. So, what is Flutter Festival? Uh, Flutter Festival is not a festival like Diwali or Holi, but it will be a series of events where we will host some speaker sessions, workshops, and maybe some contest. So you can learn their Flutter, Firebase, and Google Cloud. So which type of event we will conduct? We will conduct some speaker sessions, hands-on workshops, and at the end of campaign, we will be having a short contest. It can be any kind of contest. Like we can ask to perform. We can ask you to perform some task, and whoever will complete this task will get a certificate from GDSC IIIT Vadodara, and winners may get some prizes. We can't promise you, but winners may get some prizes. So let's move on to Flutter. What is Flutter? Uh, can anyone type in chat box if anyone knows?
कपिल आई गेस किसी के इको हो रही है तो देख एक बार.
मेरी साइड से हो रही है क्या? अभी ठीक है?
Yes, sir. All good.
Okay. Okay, so anyone, what is Flutter? No response. Great. So Flutter is an open source framework by Google, and Flutter is like built by Google for building beautiful and natively compiled and multi-platform applications from a single code base. Now that's a lot of new words for most of you. So let's break it down. So as I have already mentioned, Flutter is supported and used by Google, and it is trusted by well-known brands around the world. Also, it is maintained by a community of global developers. Also, it is open source, so you don't need to worry about Google snooping around your devices, and you don't need to worry about privacy breaks. Also, Flutter comes with its own rendering engine CC++, and the most of implementation is done in Dart, which can be modified by you. Uh, we will discuss in detail about Dart later in the workshop. Okay, so that is the main interesting part. Flutter supports a lot of platform from a single code base. Like you can build iOS app, an Android app, website, Windows app, Mac OS app, and Linux app using only single code base. Out of these, iOS, Android, web, and Windows are in stable, and Linux and Mac OS are not in stable, but it is working good enough for companies to adapt it in production. One such example is Canonical Ubuntu. It is officially adapting Flutter for its installer. Okay, let's watch a video. I guess the screen blurred थी थोड़ी तो should I start it again? Okay. So there were many animated apps and beautiful apps, which all the apps in this video were made using Flutter. So you can see like there is no any limitation on designs. How do you want to make? Like you can be as wild as you want. Whatever you want to design, you can design using Flutter. There is no limitation from framework. So let's meet Dash. You may have seen it many times around Flutter. So Dash is a mascot for Dart language and Flutter framework. So let's talk about Flutter's foundational pillars. Flutter is fast, it is productive, it is beautiful and open, and it is always productive. Talk about all these. Flutter is fast, as we have already mentioned earlier. uh, Code compiles to ARM or Intel code as well as JavaScript. It's close to
Kapil, your voice is not
frameworks.
clear.
It's not clear. Okay. Uh,
Can you turn off your camera?
परसेंट issue है. हाँ मैं ऑफ कर लिया अभी. अब आइए.
No, sir.
हेलो. Audible? अरे यार.
Yes, sir. I think it's clear now.
ओके अब ठीक है.
Yes, have it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Flutter is fast. We have already mentioned that Flutter code compiles to ARM or Intel machine code, and which gives it a close to native performance on most of the platforms. Okay, Flutter is productive for developers. It speeds up app development and reduces the cost and complexity of the app production. So Flutter is productive. It is beautiful. Like for users, Flutter makes beautiful apps. Flutter is free and open source. Screen is not visible. Anyone
It
facing
is
issue?
visible.
The same
I
issue?
guess
It is visible.
Okay. So Flutter is open source and it is free for everyone. Also, it is maintained by Google and contributed by many companies and individual developers. You can also contribute to Flutter. It is open source. Okay, Flutter is portable, so you can deploy to multiple devices from a single code base. You can deploy it to mobile, web, desktop, and embedded devices. Today there are more than 2 lakh Flutter apps developed in Flutter and are on Google Play Store. Many big organizations like Canonical, Microsoft, Square are also contributing to Flutter ecosystem. Many banks are using Flutter for their applications, kiosk, and Ubuntu. Ubuntu is using it for its installer. Flutter is also used by many Flutter teams. Like one of the famous app is Google Pay. So Google Pay is also based on Flutter. Let's talk about global community support of Flutter. So Flutter has more than 110k GitHub stars. It have more than 15k packages already published. There are more than 1,000 contributors on Flutter's repository. There are more than 120k Twitter followers, 200 plus global meetup groups, and Flutter is always open source. So you can use these tools while using Flutter. You Android Studio, VS Code, Xcode, Firebase, Android APIs, iOS APIs, etc. for your Flutter project. Okay, so now what is Dart? From here, Ashish will continue. So, over to you, Ashish.
Yeah, thank you. Is my screen visible?
Wait. Yes, your
Yes,
screen is
yes.
visible.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, is built on
Ashish, your voice is breaking.
that. Uh, Hello, is
Ashish.
it clear? Hello,
Is it breaking for
Slight lag,
everyone?
hello.
so slight lag.
Uh,
Ashish.
is it better?
Hmm.
Okay. So
No, no,
should
no. Let's set agree. Ashish.
yes. Wait a second. Hello, is it clear now?
No.
Hello.
Hmm.
Is it better?
Oh, नहीं भी थोड़ा इशू है.
I guess you, Kapil, can you present?
सॉरी. एक काम करता हूँ, मैं प्रेजेंट कर लेता हूँ.
Kapil, can you present?
Your voice is still not audible. एक काम मैं प्रेजेंट कर लेता हूँ. और ठीक है यार.
Is my voice clear now?
ओ नहीं. एक बार रीजन कर ले आशीष.
Hello.
हाँ आशीष. Is it clear? It is clear now.
अब सही है?
हाँ.
Wait a second, let me try to again. Tell me if there is lag. Okay, is my voice clear? And the
That's
screen
a
visible?
library, yeah.
No lag.
No, I guess screen visible है.
Okay, the voice is clear. So I can continue.
No.
Hello, आवाज clear है?
हाँ हाँ.
Okay, is it fine now? Okay, so Flutter is powered by Dart, a language optimized for fast apps on any platform. So, like any platform thing we look
I
in
guess
this
it's
in this
lagging.
slide. So, like Dart was made. I can't do anything for them. Kapil, can you visit?
Ashish, your voice is lagging. Uh, हाँ आशीष आशीष एक काम
Kapil,
प्रेजेंट
can you
करता है
present?
ठीक है हाँ आशीष just a second so it's visible hello is this wait is it visible now
Yes, sir.
okay Ashish you can continue
Yes, is my voice clear?
yeah
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Dart was made by Google, like officially public by Google in 2011. Dart has been used inside Google internally for a lot of time. So Dart is a client-optimized language for developing fast apps on any platform. It is type safe and garbage collected. Like, don't worry if you don't know any of these words. If you know, well and good. So like Dart compiles to native platform for apps targeting mobile and desktop devices. It compiles differently for ARM and Intel devices. So and also for web, it compiles to JavaScript using the Dart to JS compiler. So as you can see, Dart supports like different devices. So it's not Flutter that's making it actually available for multiple devices, but it's Dart that is doing the magic here. So, like you would be thinking, like, can you move to the next slide, Kapil? Yeah, so you would be thinking, like, why did Flutter choose Dart only? Like, there are many established languages pre-existing. So, according to the Flutter's official FAQ, Dart performed better in developer productivity, object orientation, and its high performance and predictability. And also is the fast allocation of memory because Flutter uses functional flow that allocates small chunks of memory repeatedly. So like that was performing very good for the team, Flutter team here. Like the choice of Dart was independent of it being made by Google. So like people always misunderstand. So moving to the next slide. So what can you do with that? That at the end of a day is a language and enables you to do a lot of stuff. First and foremost, it is used in Flutter. That can be also used for web development. You can also make Shell apps in that, and it also has libraries that support
Ashish,
even
voice is
paid
lagging.
server-side application.
Ashish, Ashish,
Uh, yes, yes.
voice clear नहीं है.
Hello.
हाँ, मतलब सही आ रही है, बीच में अटक रहा है.
Hello.
हाँ ठीक है.
So like Dart allows you to make server-side apps using some libraries like Shelf and Conduit. So like Google has internally been using Dart for a lot of projects, especially web development, because like JS is not the most attractive language, especially according to Google. So they tried making their own. Now moving to the next slide. Okay, like we'll see some Dart in action. I guess I would need to build the screen first, but as my voice is lagging, can Kapil connect?
आशीष एक बार ज्वाइन कर ले.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Hello. Is the voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like we'll try. You can go on dartpad.dev and you can try it in yourself as well. So we'll just write a simple application, simple like hello world, and see how it is similar to other stuff like other languages. We'll do a like generic
आशीष, voice
declaration
is
as
not
we do
clear
in.
यार.
Is it clear? Hello.
You guys can open dartpad.dev and you can do it together if you want to. हाँ आशीष,
Hello.
continue.
Is my voice clear? Okay. So
Audible
first
but
we'll
not
start by
clear.
declaring a variable. Yeah, I'll try speaking a bit slow. First, we'll declare a variable, a late variable. We'll put the variable type and keep it like that. So late here says that we'll initialize the variable I before accessing it, and it is being checked. So like if we write a for loop, like here we are writing a for loop. This is similar to any other language that you have used, and to print we will use print, no printf or cout.
आशीष
Um,
स्क्रीन जूम कर ले थोड़ी सी.
is screen देखिए.
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like we'll just print simple hello world and we'll use string interpolation. Like this is similar to JavaScript. You can tell names in dollar sign. You use semicolon to enter it, and then we'll try running and
Ashish, I think second voice clearly.
then
So this is a program for Hello World in Dart. First we have declared a variable I and then a for loop. It is same as its syntax is same for loop like C, but like for print you have to write print, not printf. Or so you have written the program for Hello World, and its for loop is running for 5 times, so it is printing Hello World 5 times. Late because using late you can initialize the variable later. Yes, Ashish, right. Okay, Ashish, next. If you guys are not familiar
Yes,
with
sir. Yes.
Dart, then you can always learn it from Dart.dev.
so like here we
Ashish,
have a
next.
simple app that
Next.
shows how object orientation. Hello, is my screen visible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible. Screen
Yeah.
visible and your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like make a object-oriented program. Like how does object orientation look? Dart. Uh, uh, Hello.
Okay. Yeah, Ashish,
Yes,
your
sir.
voice is not clear.
I guess you can.
Okay, so
Yeah.
first of all, Ashish, a square is a class and shape is also a class. So first of all, Ashish has he have created an object of a square class, and he have given parameter as 5. So it will make a square of side 5, and it will third line print area of a square will print the area of a square. Like here called sq.area, so sq will call its class like a square
Not
class,
visible,
and
sir.
in this screen is not visible.
Yes, sir.
It's visible, sir.
I guess it was visible.
Visible.
Yes, it is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, pin the screen. Yeah, right.
I think
सर है ही
Ashish.
नहीं तो पिन कहाँ से करें?
Okay, it's recording. Wait. side. So eh,
Kapil, share your screen.
huh. Okay. Is my screen visible? Okay, great. Uh, Ashish, you are continuing or I should?
Is my voice clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'll try continue. So like in this program, we have like again simple main function. We are creating an app class
आशीष रहने
called
दे.
shape.
नहीं आ रही, क्लियर नहीं आ रही. Okay, so in main function, we have a class square. So in main function, we have created an object of square class and have given parameter 5. So the side of the square will be 5, and we have printed the. We want to print the area of the square. Okay, so it has size 5, and when we will call sq.area, so it will call the area function in square class. So in area is side area the area function will be called, which will return side into side. So 25 will be returned to it, and it will print hello 25. Let's run the program. Okay, so it have printed hello 25 in the console. You can also try such functions on Dart.pad.dev. If you don't have much knowledge about Dart, then you can learn it from Dart.dev. Yeah, so that was all about Dart. And Ashish, can you present the app?
Uh, is my voice clear?
ठीक है, फिर नेक्स्ट सेशन में करा देंगे फर्स्ट स्टेप. Okay, so sorry for the inconvenience caused today, guys. We will show you a first step in the next session. So next session will be on widgets in Flutter, and we will make many apps in next session. Any questions? Okay, thank you for joining, guys, and sorry for today. Date of next session. You will get messages on your groups. If you guys have doubts after the session, you can ask us on Discord. Uh, Wait, I will give you the link for Discord. अखिलेश रेडियो sorry recording off कर लें. You
Okay.
guys can join us on Discord and ask your doubts there.